I just got back a little bit ago. And there was a train horn right when I got back to my apartment. There was a bird that flew in front of me at this intersection, like right in front of me. And then right when I got across the intersection, he flew back the other way in front of me. And then yesterday at work, my job is like this delivery type job. And of course, every delivery there's something happening. Um, but yesterday, people kept hitting their lock buttons a bunch of times, like at different times throughout the day. So like right when I hand the delivery or whatever, like right when I do something, there's cars going honk 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 honk. Just like keeps hitting their lock button like 100 times. There's multiple cars doing that. It was like at least 3 cars doing that yesterday at different times throughout the day. And then like the first delivery, there was a plane flying over, and there was a UPS. And then on one of them, when I got back, there was a fire truck siren going off, and he's honking his horn, synced, being all loud and obnoxious nearby. And then I forget what else. But last night I caught a predator, and they're making all these engine sounds on the way there. And of course, driving a bunch of cars by me on the way there. And then there's a bunch of stalkers driving by me during catch, and then there's a bunch of stalkers driving by me after the catch. And there's a car doing a U-turn after the catch. Like right when I walk up to this intersection, there's a car over at the other intersection doing a U-turn. And there's a bunch of sirens yesterday. A lot of sirens, like ambulance sirens and fire truck sirens. So, yep. I was seeing a bunch of butterflies yesterday. I kept seeing like white butterflies yesterday at synced up moments. Or, just one butterfly. I keep seeing a white butterfly at synced up moments. And then a few days ago, I kept seeing a monarch butterfly. That I think it was the same butterfly because it's like in the same area. It's like this yellow monarch butterfly, and I've seen, like, I think it's like the same butterfly every time. I've seen it a bunch of times, like before yesterday too. It's like this yellow monarch butterfly. I kept seeing it like a bunch of times the other day. And then yesterday it was white butterflies. But like at different places though, not the same one. Um, what else? 101 headlights. I got, and out of when I take out of town deliveries, it's stalkered up at every town. There's a cop stalking me at this town yesterday. A bunch of other stalkers and whiteys and motorcycle stalkers and one headlight stalkers and all those stalkers. and an ambulance. I saw an ambulance when I went out of town yesterday. And I'm just trying to remember all the things that I wanted to talk about. I don't know. It was just crazy how that I kept hearing cars hitting their lock buttons a bunch of times yesterday. It makes no sense why people do that, number one, and why I was hearing that multiple times in multiple different cars yesterday. Just on one day specifically, I was hearing at least 3 different cars, I think. Maybe 4 or more of them, I don't remember. I don't keep count, but something like that. Multiple different cars hitting their lock button 100 times at a specifically synced up moment is when it's starting, and then they're just like honk 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 honk. Just excessively locking their car. Just makes no sense. What else? What else? I kept hearing someone screaming synced last night when I was walking to this to catch a child predator. I kept hearing someone screaming synced like ah! And then this morning there was a kid screaming synced like that when I walked up to an intersection. And there's dogs barking synced. And stupid shit, man. And I don't know what else. 1,000 cars driving by me. So yeah, I just wanted to give the stalker weather update. Tell you it's still fully stalkered up out here. Some people are like, stop recording them, they'll go away. No, they don't. They don't go away. They don't chill out. They actually get even more annoying when I don't record. Usually. They'll be more annoying and they'll be more in my face and like a bunch of cars like nearby to me. There'll be a bunch of cars nearby me, and then I'll start recording, and then there'll be stalkers still, but they'll be in the distance, and they'll be making distant sound effects that you can barely hear, that the camera maybe you can't hear, but I can barely hear, and shit. And then they'll come back on the camera, they'll come closer again, but like the first few minutes of video, they'll be like scattered. At least lately, when I record, that's what they do usually. Then when I don't record, they're just all in my face. So no, they don't go away. If I ignore them, they don't go away. You can't ignore them. So So yeah, they're probably about to set off a siren or something, or walk by in the hallway, or both, or whatever. So who knows? They might do something right now.